Good morning, early birds. I hope this day has got out to an amazing start for each of you. As we conclude the series Beyond Circumstance today. And to do that, I want to take the first series that we started when we started the early bird back, which was Enjoy the Journey and Beyond Circumstance, and now bring them together. Because that journey that we talked about, Enjoy the Journey, was of course the journey of faith that we have in Jesus, being a born again believer in Jesus Christ and walking that journey with Him. And that we don't just have to, it's not that we try to endure the journey, but we can enjoy the journey in Jesus. And that's why we went next to Beyond Circumstance. Because in order for us to be able to enjoy the journey that we are walking with Jesus, we have to, part of that is learning to live beyond our circumstance so that our circumstances and the situations in this life doesn't continually bring us down, and that we can be centered in Christ. And when we are centered in Christ, we can enjoy the journey in Jesus. Now, I have brought a cup over with me that my wife bought for me. And maybe it's backwards for you on the screen. And if it is, it says, I can do all things through a verse taken out of context. Of course, this is alluding to Philippians chapter 4 in verse 13, which says that I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me. Now, this verse is grossly taken out of context many times, and taking out something out of context is taking it out of the place where it is in the Bible and using it and twisting it for your own benefit. Like many people do with this verse. They use this verse to say that somehow they're going to be given some superhuman ability to do something that's typically going to benefit themselves. We see a lot of athletes, unfortunately, write this on their wristbands and all over their bodies, thinking that they're going to win a game just because they have that verse on them. And that's taking this verse out of context. But we're going to put it back in the context and conclude this series with the idea of what it means that Christ can strengthen us and give us that strength through all things. And to do that, I want to go to Philippians, that's where we have been for the last few days, and look at verse 11, starting at verse 11, and what Paul said to the Philippian church in there. And he said in verse 11, now that I speak in the respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content. Did you hear that? He said, whatever state I am, good, bad, whatever circumstance I am, good, bad, somewhere in between, he said, I can be content. What's he saying? That he can live beyond his circumstances. Why? Because he's centered in Christ. There is joy in Jesus, friends. And then he continues in verse 12, I know how to be abased, and I know how to abound everywhere and in all things. Did you hear that? All things. Abased and abound, good and bad, bad and good. And I am instructed to be full, his belly he's talking about, or to be hungry. Oh man. And both to abound and to suffer need. Paul saying in any and all situation, in any and all circumstance, that he can make it through. He can be content because why? Verse 13. Now in its context, I can do all things through Christ, which strengtheneth me. Friends, we cannot do it alone. You cannot do it alone. You cannot enjoy the journey. You cannot live beyond your circumstance unless we are centered in Christ. He is our strength. He is our hope. He is our God. He is our salvation. We thank Jesus because it's all about Him, it's all for Him, and it's all through Him. And if we keep our eyes on the cross of Christ and endure, we can go on beyond enduring, and we can enjoy the journey because we're living beyond our circumstance, because we are centered in Jesus Christ. Come back and be with us next week. We're going to start a new series entitled Hope is Rising. I think it'll be a help to you. Also, be with us Wednesday because I have a guest that's coming to do a devotion for us. I'm super excited about him being with us. And so, Lord willing, he'll be with us on Wednesday. So a new series and a new devotion from a new friend. Come and be with us. God bless you. Remember to share this. It's you that multiplies the message when you share this with others. Lord willing, we'll see you Monday morning with another Early Bird Gets the Word devotion.